Peace, everybody. What's good? It's that boy, Coach Malachi Williams, and you are number 2 in the True Media Today USA Boxing. Let's go.
For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble.
All right, everybody, check this out. I was looking at the press conference yesterday with, Devin Haney and Vasily Lomachenko, Bill Haney, and Egis Klimas that was on the stage as well. And it was very, very funny because, for years we've been hearing from Bill Haney, and shout out to Bill, Dollar Bill, what's up, man? Much love to Bill Haney and Lomachenko and those guys, but, shout out to Bill Haney. But for years we've been hearing that, hey, man, Vasily Lomachenko ducked Devin Haney 4 years ago, and, we're hearing this narrative, that Devin Haney's putting out there that, hey, man, this guy been ducking me for 4 years. He ducked me, you know what I mean? And, and now I'm taking it personal. I'm going to punish him for not fighting me 4 years ago. 4 years ago, I think Devin Haney was 20 years old. So, me personally, I think if they would have fought 4 years ago, and that just be giving my honest assessment, I do think that Lomachenko would have beat Devin Haney. I just think that, the version of Devin Haney today, he's a lot better today than he was 4 years ago. That's just my opinion, but that's neither here nor there. But the funny part about it is, it turns out that wasn't true. And when Devin Haney, not Devin Haney, but when Bill Haney kind of like pressed Egis Klimas on that, saying, hey, Egis, man, we've been, you didn't fight us. You didn't give us the opportunity 4 years ago, and you wouldn't have given us the opportunity if the shoe was on the other foot. And he was trying to get him to say, I guess Bill was trying to get him to say what he wanted to say or prove a point. And Egis totally flipped the script on him and really told the truth of the matter, what happened. And as a matter of fact, let me let you guys hear it.
Hey, Egis, we're only a little bit mad that you wouldn't have given us the opportunity that we're giving you right now. We're just only a little bit mad.
Hear what Bill says.
Anytime. Would you have ever given us the opportunity that we're giving you guys right now?
Look, 4 years ago, Lomachenko came in already as an established boxer. He didn't have a time in his career to go and to fight the young fighters. 4 years ago, you're going to agree with me, Devin was not a name, big name in the boxing. Devin didn't have any titles. Lomachenko was always chasing champions, the big names. So
you told me it would never happen. You told me it would never happen, and we believe in God, we believe in Allah, and we know that Allah knows best. You said it would never happen, and I said we'll see.
Hey, look at Bill.
And you were right at that point, because I never was thinking Devin was going to be an undisputed champion, and he is. And it's a more respect to him. And
have anybody else ever run your phone like we called your phone to fight Lomachenko? Is there anyone else raising their hand to fight this great fighter right here?
First of all, you know better than me, we are in the boxing business. We have a different promoters, we have a different networks.
Okay. And
you guys were with a Matchroom, you were on the Zone, we were with a Top Rank, we were on the ESPN. Even Lomachenko had a sign agreement with ESPN exclusivity. We couldn't go to the Zone no matter what. So it is what it is. But right now we're here.
Is there any other top fighter that has run your phone to fight Vasily Lomachenko? No, that's the answer.
No.
So to the people, this is a tough guy, Lomachenko, 3-division world champion, 2 Olympic medals. My son, 24 years old, has been chasing him because he's a great fighter. Let's make that understood. No one is chased Lomachenko the way he is because he's a great fighter, and Devin is putting himself to the test and giving the Ukraine people something to hope for in a champion as Lomachenko.
All right, so you hear the truth came out, right? So you hear what Klimas said. He said, listen, man, check this out. Bruh, y'all was with Matchroom, you was with the Zone. We were with ESPN and Top Rank. You know for a fact that fight couldn't happen because you was with different networks. And he told Bill, he said, Bill, you know better than I do what really was going on and what it was. And I remember I was talking to Steve Kim. He talked about the great network divide. I remember years ago that we couldn't get, this a long time ago, the reason why Roy Jones and what's my main man name? The guy from the UK, Joe Calzaghe. The reason why Roy Jones and Joe Calzaghe couldn't fight when Roy was in his prime, Roy was signed to HBO. I think Joe Calzaghe was signed to Showtime. So when you have an obligation, and this is what Egis said, he said we had an obligation to ESPN. We signed as an exclusive rights to fight on ESPN. So when you have an exclusive right, you see what I'm saying, an exclusive agreement to fight on a certain network, there's no way that Lomachenko is going to fight Devin Haney, someone who really didn't have a name, didn't have a belt at the time. Now, he eventually ended up getting a belt when Lomachenko was stripped of the WBC belt, or he dropped it, whichever one you want to believe, and he was elevated to a special designation belt, whatever the hell that is, the French fries belt. When he was elevated to that, then that's how Devin Haney ended up getting the WBC strap that Lomachenko fought for. You know what I mean? I think he fought, I forgot the guy he fought in London for the belt, Luke Campbell or something of that sort. But anyways, that's what happened. So Lomachenko never ducked Devin Haney. He didn't run from him. He didn't duck him. You know, he made it clear. And the crazy part about it is Klimas said it in Bill Haney's face. And Bill did not refute that. Bill didn't say, no, that wasn't true. It wasn't true that, yeah, we was on different networks, but we still couldn't make the fight happen. He didn't say that. He didn't say, no, that wasn't true. You guys really were ducking us and running. He didn't say anything. He didn't rebut that part at all. He did reiterate that we were the one that were calling you, trying to make the fight. Now, that is true. Bill Haney did call Klimas, Team Lomachenko, and they were trying to make that fight. Nobody else is trying to fight Lomachenko. You know, Tank Davis, they wasn't calling him trying to make that fight. You know, I think they made that be known. You know, Booger Ray Leonard, they make that be known. We wasn't even thinking about that. We're the A side. We have our own thing over here. Other guys in the lightweight division wasn't trying to call him. You know, I think Teofimo wanted that fight. Outside of Teofimo Lopez wanted that fight. That is true. And he ended up getting it only because they was on the same network. Same promotional company, same network. So that's why that fight was easier to be made. You guys see what's going on right now today. When you have a lot of these fighters, you know what I mean, that sign to different networks, fights don't happen. Now, we are getting the exception today with Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis, but that was an easy lick for Tank Davis. That was taking candy from a baby, and they came with so many different clauses and stuff, but that was taking candy from a baby. You know, Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder, that fight happened. You know what I mean? Still ain't got Crawford Spence, and Crawford is a free agent. So that tells you everything you need to know there. So, you know, we never got Triple G and Jamal Charlo, none of that stuff. You know, and then sometimes when you have fighters that's on the same side of the street, we still don't get those fights. You know, Andrade, Canelo. So that's what really happened. Wasn't nobody ducking anybody. Wasn't nobody running from anybody. That was the truth, and we heard it. And Bill Haney did not refute it, did not call that man a liar and say that he wasn't telling the truth. Other than that, that's it. That's what all I got for you guys. You know, tell me you guys what you guys think about what you just heard. Please like, share, hate, and subscribe to this channel. Share the video. Let everybody know that we will be live at 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. You know my motto. Don't meet me there, beat me there. Peace.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.